Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply custom rules to TipKit in native iOS application with SwiftUI. So let's get started. So firstly I'll dismiss this. I don't really like this preview. So yeah, now firstly we'll have to create a TipKit view, how it should look like. First thing I want to tell you that I have already created one sample project from which I will be copying code, but I will explain you as much as I can. So first we will have to create this TipKit view, how the TipKit should look like. So I'll just create one file, Swift file. Just right click, new empty file, name it as search tip, and I will just copy paste all this code and then I'll explain it to you. So here you can see we have created one search tip. We are importing TipKit. We are extending from tip. Here is our title, which has one text. Okay, you can change this to whatever you feel like. This is our message, and this is one image as well. And here I am also adding some action. So whenever this learn more button is clicked, we want to do something. Ignore these rules. I will come back to that later on. Next we have to configure TipKit. So for that we have to add this particular task. So again I'll just copy it and I will go to my this particular file, and I think yeah, we have to add it to our content view. So I will add something like this. Again, ignore everything whatever you see. So firstly, the only thing which you have to remember is you have to write this try tips.configure, and you have to provide some data store location. I'm giving it as application defaults, and we also have to import TipKit as well. Okay, so pretty basic till here. Then I will go till search tip. Okay, and I'll copy some code, not search tip, content view, and here I have just added this toolbar which I will copy. Okay, I'll go over here, content view, and here I have just added this toolbar, right? So this toolbar has one button. Okay, and I require this count, which I will explain you later. So for now I am just creating a state of var private count equal to 0. So I will just add this. Okay, this we will be using later, so don't worry too much about it. And I want to display a tip. You can just use this popover tip, and if I run my application, okay, we have to initialize this as well, right? So I can initialize it something like this. So this is the search tip file which we created, right? So I'll just copy this and I'll run my application. I'll just do indentation properly. Okay, so once our application loads, okay, it is not displaying this because we require a navigation stack. So I will just add one navigation stack over here, and I'll add one curly brace over here, and I'll rerun my application. Hopefully now it works. So here you can see, as soon as my button is launched, as soon as I see this pop over button which I have, my TipKit is also shown. And if I click on learn more, okay, I haven't written any click listener for learn more, that is fine. But here you can see this is our TipKit. Right now suppose I want to dismiss this TipKit on this particular button press. Okay, so I won't dismiss it now, but if I click outside, it gets dismissed. If I rerun my application, here you can see that it will hopefully it should show again. Yeah, here it is showing it again. But if I click on this X mark, okay, and if I try to rerun my application, it won't show that TipKit anymore. So just for debugging purpose, what you can do is that you go to your iOS kit app and you can just do reset data store, so that it will show our TipKit every single time. But don't do this in production, otherwise the user will get really annoyed. So here you can see it is displaying the TipKit. Now what I want to do is, and now I'll just comment this out, I want this TipKit to be dismissed as soon as the user clicks on the button, so that it is never to be shown again. So for that, what you can do is, you can just on the button press, you can do something like search tip dot invalidate reason, whatever reason you want to give. Okay, now I will run the application. Firstly it will show me the TipKit. Okay, So here it is showing the TipKit. Now if I click on the plus button, do notice, okay, before that I click on the button, I'm display this count as well over here, because when we try to click on this button and your TipKit is shown, the button is not actually pressed, because this Z index of this TipKit view is above the button. So even if you try to press on the button is not actually pressed. I will let you know that as well. I'll just rerun my application. I have not pressed the button yet. So this is my TipKit. Keep an eye on the count. I'll try to click on the button. Here you can see the button has not pressed, but our TipKit has been dismissed because the count is still 0. We are incrementing the count on our button press, so that has not happened. Now I will press on my button. Okay, so the count has incremented to 1. Now if I try to rerun my application, the TipKit view will not be shown because I have invalidated that TipKit. So yeah, this is done. Now again I'll just go over here just to restore this. Also there is one more way to display TipKit, is using this tip view. Okay, so I can just copy this and I'll paste it over here, and I will just comment this one out. Now I will just rerun my application. Okay, it requires TipKit, so I'll just import that TipKit over here and I'll rerun my application again, and hopefully now it displays the TipKit for me. So here you can see it is displaying the TipKit for me. Now what I want to do, I want to display this TipKit tip view only when a certain condition has been passed. So I want to apply some rules. Now here you can say that okay, I will manually apply some rule and then I can add some if condition. Why to do that? I mean, there is a better way of doing this. So what I will do now, this rule can be anything. You can also apply multiple rules if you want to. So here I will just create this static let's set favorite int, and so we are basically creating an event. Pass whatever ID you want, make sure it is unique if you are creating multiple events, and then you will have to create this rule. Okay, and here is rule number 1. So we are passing this set favorite event, and here what I'm saying is that whenever the count, now this count is different to the count which we have over here. Okay, so whenever this donation count of our event is equal to 3, then only display our tip view. Now what is donation count and how we trigger it? So donation count is an internal concept to TipKit, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But to increment this donation count, what we can do is we can do something like this on our button press. So whenever the button is clicked, I'm just doing search tip, this is our event name, and then I'm just calling donate. So whenever this is done, our TipKit, our donation of the TipKit will increase, and if it is equal to 3, then only it will display. So again I'll just improve the indentation a little and I'll try to rerun the application. Also one more thing is I will just comment this out again as well. Okay, and I'll rerun this application. So at the start the TipKit won't be displayed. Here you can see nothing is displayed. Now I'll click on the button 1, 2, 3, and here for the 4th time it was displayed. So I think what is happening is I'm calling this donate. Okay, this is an async await, so it does take a little bit of time, and the count is should be equal to 3. So I think that could be the reason it has caused delay. And if I click on the button again, here you can see the tip view automatically dismissed. So yeah, that's how you can set rules and conditions for your search tip. If you want, you can add one more event as well. So something like this, I don't know, set favorite 2 event, then again you can add one more rule, something like this. So it's up to you. I have kept things pretty simple, but yeah, that's how you should do it. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.